Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's Sunday preview. This video is sponsored by Game Bunker. More on that later. Sunday preview, the Death Korps March for Krieg. It's a big week for fans of the Astra Militarum as 2025 kicks off with an awesome army set filled with new Death Korps of Krieg miniatures, including the Lord Marshal himself. Then the heroes of Rohan ready their shields for battle amidst a massive release of new and returning Middle-earth strategy battle game kits, including few more stars of the Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohan movie. Alright, so super excited for the Krieg. Let's take a look. So we have the brand new Death Korps of Krieg army set. So very cool. We saw this previewed. This is going to include the Astra Militarum Codex and data cards, as well as a bunch of brand new Death Korps models. The soldiers and citizens of Krieg know only the brutal and unrelenting reality of war, devoting themselves wholly to an endless battle of attrition with unwavering stoicism. You can get a taste of their indefatigable attitude with the Death Korps of Krieg army set, which contains 18 new plastic Death Korps miniatures. Lord Marshal Dreer and his loyal Krieg steed have won innumerable victories. They ready once again to lead a charge of 10 Death Riders supported by the heavy ordnance of an artillery team and a unit of Krieg combat engineers with a remote mine. This set is also the first place you'll be able to get the Codex Astra Militarum, a 168-page book featuring unique art for the release, the extensive background information and rules for bringing the Warhammer of the Emperor down in games of Warhammer 40,000. On top of that, there is a set of 68 cards which comprise the primary army rule, combat patrol data sheets, and 64 data sheets. You also get a Death Korps of Krieg transfer sheet with 803 decals. So very cool. I will be doing a breakdown on that box set over on TableTop Bros, and we'll definitely be talking more about starting an army with the Death Korps of Krieg in mind. And next we have the new Battlefield Trophies. So to go along with like the Citadel Skulls, we now have Battlefield Trophies with not only your typical looking skulls, but also a bunch of cool helmets and other trophies. Is it really a Warhammer battlefield if it isn't scattered with shattered remains of your enemies and a pile of flesh-stripped skulls? We don't think so, which is why the new Battlefield Trophy set is a banger, containing 288 components from broken servo skulls to sundered helmets from a dozen different factions, and all sorts of bits to litter your bases. There's even half a dead Space Marine for your fiercest champions, though whether you paint it as a lieutenant is up to you. So very cool. Definitely a big fan of this. I love the Citadel Skull stuff and all the other basing things. Now we got a new kit to add to our basing arsenal. And then we have coming for the Middle-earth strategy battle game, Haleth and Háma, the Princes of Rohan. So we have them on foot and mounted. The two Princes of Rohan may differ in attitude, one a born soldier and the other a soulful poet. But when war comes to the kingdom, they are both equally prepared to take up arms and defend their homeland from the traitors and Dunelending alike. Haleth and Háma, Princess of Rohan, come as a pair in a plastic kit, which contains both mounted and unmounted variants of each and comes with a choice of bare heads or helmets. And next we have Héra, the Bride of Death. Héra's tale is a tragic one, but she does not falter in the face of adversity, instead mustering all of her courage in a final moment of tenacity that will go down in history. Héra, the Bride of Death, is made of a forgeworld resin and comes with a choice of standard shield or broken in shield. And then we have Wulf, High Lord of the Hill Tribes and General Targg. After the death of his father, Wulf swore savage revenge upon the king of Rohan and his people. Over his many years of banishment, Wulf amassed a loyal army of hill tribesmen and won the support of the ruthless General Targg, whose pride of his Dunelending heritage runs deep. Wulf, High Lord of the Hill Tribes, and General Targg come as a pair in plastic kit which contains mounted and unmounted versions. Alright, and then we have Shank and Wrot, the Orc Scavengers. Orcs in service of Mordor were known to scavenge the White Mountain in search of food, loot, and, at the behest of the Dark Lord Sauron, a small golden ring. Shank and Wrot are two such orcs, who chance upon the Harnburg during its siege and use the growing pile of hill tribesmen corpses in the Deeping Combe to their advantage as they pilfer it for riches. If anyone tries to interfere with their looting, Shank can howl to summon a hulking snow troll, who deters them with savage might. So very cool, definitely a fan of these. The snow troll is absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, it does not say if these are in plastic or forgeworld resin, so I have a feeling they're probably coming in resin, but let's hope that I'm wrong. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products including miniatures, terrain, paint, tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. And then we also have a bunch of returning heroes. Heroes of men and elves meet their foes in battle with Bard the Bowman. Galadriel and Celeborn, Haldir and Thranduil all back in action. While the Gondor Battlecry Trebuchet and the Iron Hills Ballista add some serious firepower. Lastly, 3 sets of commanders from Lorien, Minas Tirith, and Rohan give you more options for leading your warriors. Alright, so very cool. We got a bunch of different kits here. Lots of returning models, so if you missed out on an opportunity to grab these in the past, they are coming back. So very cool. Lots of options coming back here. Very, very nice. On the other side of the field, Gorbag and Shagrat, a cave troll, the Goblin King and his retinue, and a trio of trolls from the Hobbit add some monstrous muscle to evil armies. Strength only outdone by the terrifying Watcher in the water and a whipping tentacle. They are joined by Gundabard Orc Warband, Uruk-hai Demolition Team, Isengard Assault Ballista, and Mordor War Catapult, overseen by Moranon and Mordor Orc Commanders. Excellent. So again, very, very cool. Lots of old stuff returning here. So if you missed your opportunity to grab these, have no fear. They are coming back. Definitely some nice looking models here and perfect for your Lord of the Rings collections. And then we also have some returning Middle-earth strategy battle game terrain. So quite a few pieces here. Lots of stuff that was previously available but has gone away is coming back. Finally, 3 sets of Rohan terrain are the perfect way to build a tabletop suitable for the battles of the War of Rohirrim. The Rohan House and the Watchtower and Palisade set add characterful defenses scattered around your board, while the Rohan Stronghold collects 6 houses and 2 Watchtower sets for the ultimate thematic battlefield. And then also coming from Black Library, we have Leontus Lord Solar. So if you missed out on the special edition copy, here is the hardback version. And then we also have Soldiers of the Imperium, Renegades Lord of Excess, and then Requiem Infernal. And then finally we have the Imperial Infantryman's Handbook. Always a popular snag here. The essential companion to everyday guardsman's daily routine is back with a new release appropriately colored for the service in the Death Corps, including all of the benedictions, regulations, and punishments you need to know for life on the front. Have you ever wondered what the punishment for not owning a copy of the uplifting primer is? Find out inside. We promise you'll be glad you got it when you see what it is. So very, very cool. I am super excited for this. Definitely looking forward to the Krieg, the new Astra Militarum Codex, and all the stuff that it comes with. I am definitely going to be picking this up. I love the Astra Militarum models. I love the Krieg. And I'm definitely looking forward to the new detachments and rules for the Astra Militarum. And I know a lot of people are probably excited for the return of some of the Lord of the Rings stuff, as well as some of the individual models being up for release. Let me know what you're most excited about, what you're going to be picking up this week, if you're going to be diving in on the Death Corps of Krieg or stocking up on the Lord of the Rings. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS. And make sure to tell them that Warhammer Man sent you. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I am super excited this week, and I'm out of here.